Ooh, let's get ready. There's hair everywhere, guys. I'm dealing with postpartum hair loss because there's hella hair. Anytime I touch my head, it's like hair comes out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's fine. I need to shoot like a little story. I'm trying out because, so this is the deal. I was experiencing some hair loss. So I was like, hey, to my manager, Liana. It's like, Liana, my hair is fucking falling out. Help me. So she found this brand. It's called Nutrafol. It's specifically for postpartum hair growth nutraceutical. It's a dietary supplement. It's OBGYN developed to multi-target key root causes of the postpartum thinning hair. And I noticed like here, it looked a little thin at ACL this weekend. So I was like, wow. So you take 4 of these a day. You have to eat it with a meal. I've only been doing it for like a minute, for like a week or 2. So I actually need to take them now. I'm gonna take it with a White Claw. Oops. I just filmed a podcast episode, so like I had to have a little bit of a drink. I swear this is like basically full. I need like a little bit just to chill the nerves. And I'm not like normalizing alcohol to chill your nerves. Like that's not good. But when you film a podcast, you need a little bit of like the help. But other than that, I'm living like a pretty like dry lifestyle. Ooh. From the whole weekend, I literally had like 2. Actually, I think I had 4 drinks total. Margarita before, and then 3 drinks at the festival. They're really expensive. They're like $20 for like a White Claw. I actually had Topo Chico seltzer. Fire. I love Topo. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna drink alcohol at a festival, I want it to at least have some hydration. So it was, you know, alcohol and water. But guys, this packaging, it's heavy. So we have this pill. Like this is like, but this is like heavy. It's got weight. Like it feels bougie. This is, but yeah, so I'm gonna start this. I'll be doing an ad for them on my stories, but this is not paid, what we're saying right now. So we're gonna see if it helps. You see my hair right now. Maybe my baby hairs will like get longer. We'll see. But a lot of people were saying like rose oil is really good too. We're gonna just go with the flow. I'm not like super worried about it. I mean like, yeah, I kinda am because like my hair is everything and it's finally growing. My hair growth stunted during pregnancy. I think there was like this common myth or whatever, or it's not a myth, but like everyone says like during pregnancy, that's the best my hair has ever looked. Wrong. Not for me. What's that like? Some Caudalie moisturizer. I love me some Caudalie. Thank you, Caudalie. I love you. Amazing. I have so much clothes and stuff behind me that needs to be tried on, so we can do that today. Actually, no, that's gonna be a separate thing. Right now, we're getting ready. Summer focus. My ADHD is like, oh my god, we could do this and we could do that. We could. I also have to take my antidepressant. I started them and they're helping. Honestly, the reason I didn't start antidepressants like long before, people were like, don't rely on medicine. Like you can do it yourself. No, I can't do it myself. I can't do it myself. I need medicine, okay? I'm fucked up in the head, okay? I have a million thoughts going in my head. Meanwhile, you're sitting over there. No thoughts, just vibes. I'm over here thinking everyone fucking hates me and that I'm an idiot and the world is gonna end, okay? So yes, I need to take them. I don't think that's illegal. I just took antidepressants with a White Claw. It's okay, guys. I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast. We'll be okay. Let's get ready. Look at this thermal I'm wearing. It's from Boys Lie. It's so fucking cute. Thank you, Boys Lie. They sent me a bunch of stuff that I'll try on in a different video for you guys. Let's do our makeup. This is gonna be a quick little get ready with me. Nothing crazy. I love using Typology Paris. Oh my god. It is a tinted serum. So, you know those like serums, those oils you put on your face at night to moisturize your skin? That's basically what this is, but it's tinted. It's super natural looking. I just like rub with my fingers. I love it so much. This is shade 2. In the peak of summer, I was wearing shade 3, but I think later in December, I'll be wearing shade 1. You can probably hear Suki in the background. She's with my sweet nanny, Miss Isabel. Isabel is a student at Scottsdale Community College. She just moved here. She's super awesome and she's just like darling. I love her. And Suki literally lights up when she sees Isabel. She's like, Isabel's here. Yay! Oh, you know what I'm also doing today? I'm filming something for Simi Hayes Beauty. Look at this packaging. It's like stone. It's like, isn't this cool? It's a lipstick. This is a matte lip balm, a velvet, like, It looks so cool. I would put it on, but it's like a really bright color. I gotta make the video later. And then this is like an all over tint. This one's orangey. It's a bold color. I don't really wear an orange, but they sent me another one that's like a peach. But this is such cool packaging. Like what? I love that. Why do I have lashes? I never wear lashes, guys. I bought them. I was like, oh, this looks like fun. I'll buy this. I should not have a credit card. It's so dangerous. Anyways, all right, we're using the Makeup Forever bag. I literally was like, oh, I'm gonna do a chill get ready with me. And I'm like, I think it's because I just like filmed a podcast. And like when I film those, so much adrenaline rushes through me because I'm like, oh, I get to talk. I'm gonna talk. It's probably also the fake Adderall I'm on. That's probably really it actually. But y'all, I just had like revelations this past weekend. I went to ACL. As some of you know, I went to ACL in college, my Texas State days. Go Cats. If you've been following me since then, you're like a real OG siren before sirens were even a thing. Yeah, I actually ran into a few girls. I went thrifting before we went to ACL, and I went to like the Buffalo Exchange and Wasteland, and a girly pop, a siren, stopped me and was like, oh my god, I've been following you since you went to Texas State. And I was like, you're kidding. Like, did you knew me back then? No, but it was so sweet. I was like, that's so legit. Like, seeing you guys, it makes all of this like so real to me. Like, every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm not kidding. I panic because I'm like, it's like you feel like you got to sustain it. But then like I meet you guys and I'm like, it's working, you know? It's like you don't need to freak out, you know? Like you're on the right track. And I really love that you guys like say hi. I really do. I think a lot of people are like, oh my god, say hi. But it's important, like to all creators. It's really important. It's like you recognize our work and stuff. Hello. I was going on a tangent. No, I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys stopped me at ACL too. Like one girl in line literally looked at me. She like looked back and I looked at her and she was like, do I know you? She was like, I know you. And I like lifted my sunglasses and I was like, do I know you? And she was like, you're Summer. I follow you. And I was like, oh my god. So that was cool. She was really cool. And then a girl behind me literally was like, I follow you too. And then like, it's just really fucking cool. I love you guys. It's awesome. But just know I'm grateful as fuck. Like you guys are the reason why I get to do this shit every day. And I need to be more grateful about it. Like I need to be more vocal. And like I just don't think I'm vocal enough because I'm a Capricorn and Capricorns aren't emotional, okay? Capricorns are so blunt. If you have a Capricorn friend, bless your soul, because we are so stubborn and hard-headed, but we are actually the most like emotional, and I think honestly one of the most genuine signs in astrology, but we come off as the most overlooked because we are so hardworking. We're all about business, you know? Like you go on a date with a Capricorn and they're like, all right, pull out your resume. Let me see your past. Let's talk about all your past traumas and your relationships and why did they end and how did they end? You know, like we're just so like to the point. And it's because we are so fucking loyal. Like we only fuck. Like once we fuck with you, like we will forever fuck with you till the end unless you fuck it up and you fuck us over, you know? But we really are really loyal. Like Capricorns are known for long-term relationships, whether that's friendships or just like partners. They really are in it for the long haul, for the long run, and it's like that's expected of you, you know? We expect it right back. So I think that's really why like I've never been like super vocal about that stuff, because I'm dealing with my own battles in here. But you know, I'm definitely like trying to like tweak things about me and like my learned behaviors, unlearn a few things and be like a little softy. I'm not soft. I am soft, but I have a hard shell and I don't want to be hard anymore. I want to be a soft person. I figured that out. Like I wanted to be really soft. Like I wanted to be in my feminine energy. And that's, you know, why like I moved in with Yaz and I had a baby with him because I was like, you know, like I feel comfortable being soft. And that's how I knew he was the one. I was like, I am a soft little melted gumdrop in the palm of your hands and I feel safe. And then I made another little baby gumdrop and now we're both safe. Like that is the whole process of it all. But you know, online it's like brutal as fuck. They're like, I don't care if you're a gumdrop, I'm gonna kill you. So it's really kept me like distant But now I'm like, we're on a whole nother level. I'm soft. I'm in my soft era. She's in her soft era and she doesn't care who knows it. It's me and I don't give a fuck. I am in my soft era. I want to be taken care of and I want to let everybody know, the people in my life, that I love them and I appreciate them and I'm here for them. I'm sorry, but that's what I want to do. So I love you guys. And I realized this also, like, at ACL this weekend. So I did a few things different. Like I said, I went to ACL in college, and for those of you who've watched my stuff, like, I was clearly on drugs. It was either shrooms or it was either like ecstasy or Molly. Like, I think I did all three of those like one day, or like one of every day at one point of the years that I went. Like, one day was shrooms, one day was Molly, and one day was weed. Like, just like, Jesus, chill the fuck out, you know? So I didn't go the past 2 years because there's so much trauma tied into those concerts because I did so many drugs. And I never like faced my problems, and I just like did the drugs there, and then I faced all my problems at these concerts. Because you want to know why? Live, like, music has meaning, obviously. Like, these artists are writing about experiences that we all go through, that they've gone through. Because let's be honest, we're all really just the same human experiencing. There's a whole plethora of human experiences, like emotions and situations, and I think that we all are destined to go through a majority of them. We just go through them at different points in our life, and we also see them through different eyes. So we just all have different perspectives, and like, we all have different outcomes too, because like, no outcome is going to ever be the same. No life is ever the same. No experience is ever the same. So I'm just figuring that out. And so like, I would literally experience all of these crazy revelations. That's really dark. What am I doing to my face? I'd experience all these revelations at these concerts because like, I refuse to face my demons outside of them, like in my everyday life, and I would just kind of like glide by. Like, I wouldn't actually face anything. Like, I was a pussy about it. I was like, I don't want to accept my traumas, and I don't want to like change. I don't want to grow. I don't want to be better. And now, like, I really do want to be better. And I talked about this in my podcast. Like, I'm a mom now. Fuck everybody else. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks now. I'm like, all that really matters is my relationship with Yaz, my relationship with my mom, my brother, my grandpa, and how Suki views me and how I raise her and how she can depend on me. Like, anything else, I'm like, I literally don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. And then I'm like, wow, I should have been living life this whole time that way. And I think I had spurts of times where I was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. But it came from the wrong place. Like ACL, me doing all these drugs, I was like, I don't give a fuck, like, bleh. But then I was acting out because I wasn't facing my real problems. So I literally realized all of that at ACL this weekend because I was sober the whole time. I like have to hold my breath when I do sprawl stuff because one wrong move and it's super dark. But yeah, I went with my best friends, Rachel and Michelle. I've known them since college, but I wasn't like super tight with them because I was like stuck in the like mindset that like I had to hang out with my sorority girlfriend group, and you know, but by the end of senior year, I was like hanging out with Michelle more and Rachel a little bit more because they're just like real ass friends. I don't know. I just felt like I could be myself around them. Like I felt like I didn't have to like try to be something that I wasn't. And those are your real friends, y'all. The people that you gotta put on this act for, and you know what I'm talking about. These people. You know, because deep down, when you go, before you hang out with them, you feel like you gotta prep. You feel like, oh God, I got this knot in my stomach. You know, you feel like you gotta perform. Those people that make you feel like you gotta put on a fucking show for are the people you need to stay away from. They don't care about you, and they don't like you because you've put on this like little act and this persona that you've just created. You customized for them, for their entertainment and for their joy, because it feels good to you to make someone happy. But that doesn't make you happy. It makes you sad because you're putting on a show. You're just their little monkey, and that's gonna blow up in your face. So drop the game, be friends with those people, be cordial, but like stop spending all your time with them. Stop calling them your like best friends, because they're not your best friends. Your best friends are the people that you don't have to put on a show for. Your best friends are the ones that you got no thoughts in your mind before you hang out with them. Like, I was going through that like when I moved to Arizona, I was putting on a show. I just wanted to make friends. I wanted to impress people, and I wanted validation. And yeah, it's like, fuck that noise. Be whatever comes to your mind. It's like, you don't even need to think about it. You just do. you. Like, you just are. You just go through it and you go through the motions and you're like chilling, you know? You don't have to beat yourself up after you hang out with these people and think like, damn, why did I say that? Or like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I mean, obviously, if you genuinely said something like, you know, you accidentally said something, like, which happens. But like, if that's an everyday thing, every time you hang out with these people, you're like, why did I say that? No. Leave. Stop. Find other friends. I'm so serious, y'all. They're not the ones. And I can't believe it took me like 24 years to figure that out. I had a revelation when I went to New York with my mom. And like, my mom didn't even work it out with me. It's like, it was just all me. I just realized it just clicked. I was like, wow, I gotta start living my own purpose. So here we are, living our own purpose. I did a no mascara thing at ACL. Oh, that reminds me, on this tangent, I was gonna say, I'm really glad I was sober this weekend because like, live music is so healing. I can't believe I thought I needed to take all these drugs to like experience. And don't get me wrong, if you take drugs at these concerts and you're fine, like, this isn't about you. This is about the people that like take the drugs to like escape their problems and don't face them. But if you're facing those demons, you don't have any demons, and you're just straight up like for the ride, then like, be my guest, just be safe. But like, for me, yeah, I just realized like this weekend, like, wow, this feels amazing to be sober, to be in control, and to like actually remember the music and genuinely feel it. Because like, I realized like, it honestly, it felt the same. I got the same adrenaline rush that I like watching a performer on Molly was the same thing as like watching them sober. I mean, obviously it's like a little different, you feel it a little harder, but like, I got the same adrenaline rush. I was able to like let my emotions come through. Like, when I would hear certain lyrics, I like think of like how they related to my life and how they'd resonate with me. When I saw Flume, like when he said like, and I forgot what song this is, I know the song, I can't remember, but when he says like, hush, like there's more to life than rush. I feel like when I heard that, if I heard that like on Molly, like I would have started crying, because I understand what he's saying, I'm feeling it, and it's so powerful, but I'm not like actually deciphering it and like, and letting it sit with me, and then, you know, like understanding what he's truly saying. Like, I would just feel it and be like, fuck, you're right, and then cry. But like, this year, it's like I was sober and like I was listening, truly listening to the lyrics, focusing on what they meant and applying it to my life, and reminding myself like, there is more to life than just rushing. Like, quit trying to post the best Instagram picture, quit trying to like go to the next, plan your next trip, you know? It's like, I saw this little cartoon on IG. It was like this cute little like dumpling cartoon, and he kept saying like, in each picture there was like a word bubble saying like, oh my god, I can't wait to be 18 to drive, or oh, now I can't wait for college, oh, now I can't wait to graduate, oh, now I can't wait to get married, I can't wait to have kids. Like, it was just, I can't wait. And then you just get older and older, and then what did you spend all that time, that precious time in those moments doing? Just waiting, anticipating the next thing that you're gonna do. And it's so easy to do that here, especially in America, you know, like that's a deeper like topic, capitalism and all that, but like, it's really, unfortunately, these are the cards we've been dealt. We can't move to another country, so like, you really have to focus and enjoy the present moment. And like, fuck, I know that's so hard when people say like, just enjoy your present moment, you know, sometimes your present moment sucks. But then I saw another like graphic, and it was like, your emotions and your feelings are just visitors. Treat them as visitors passing through. And oh my god, did that change my perspective. So now when I feel like a wave of anxiety, or like a wave of like being scared, or you know, like frustration I'm working on, but like anxiety is one that I'm like really focusing on right now. Like, I'm taking it one at a time. Like, when I get anxious, I'm just like, okay, this is a visitor, they're just passing through. Imagine if this visitor was coming to your house, you'd be like, oh my god, get out, like, go through the back door. Like, they come through the front, you're like, all right, go through the back, bye. And then if happiness comes through and gratitude, you're like, oh my god, stay a while. You pour them a cup of tea, you're like, oh my god, how are you? And then you give them a tour of the house, you invite them to stay for dinner, you give them a glass of wine. That's what you do with happiness and gratitude, right? But when it comes to anxiety and frustration, back door, bye, get out. Nice to see ya, but get out. So, you know, I focused on that because, guys, I could be wrong because I didn't see his face, but I'm pretty sure I saw my ex. I saw the back of his head, and I was like staring at him for so long. I was like triggered. I was like, is that him? I was like, that looks like his hair, but I like don't know. I haven't seen him in so long. And I was like, I think that's him. And then I looked away for a second and then he was gone. And I was just like paranoid the rest of the festival. Like when music wasn't playing, I was like paranoid that he was around or saw me or like could see me and I couldn't see him because like I saw him earlier and he couldn't see me. So I was like, you know, and then that's when I like reminded myself, I was telling myself in my head, I was like feeling some anxiety and I was like, this is just a visitor, let them pass. And it really helped me. And like, I'm a visual learner. Like I need those visuals to really bring me back down, and it helped. So I hope that can help you. But yeah, I was like, holy shit. Like the ex was there. You guys know who I'm fucking talking about. And I was like, God, I hate him. And there was so many things went through my mind. But you know what? When I listened to music, yeah, okay, sure, I thought about him here and there when I was walking around. And I told myself, I was like, don't bring it up to your friends. I didn't even tell my friends because I was like, it's going to be a topic of discussion. And if I say it out loud, I'm going to give more power to that thought. And then I'm not going to get over it for the whole festival. It's going to ruin my time. Old Summer would like immediately be like, guys, and like bring it up. But like this time I was like, no, challenge yourself to not bring it up. Fuck that guy. He doesn't deserve the power to run your brain like that, to like take over your mind. No, you're so past that. You've grown so much. Let this anxiety pass through you and move on. You don't need to feel this way if you don't want to. Like, stop choosing to feel bad. Stop choosing pain when you can choose to feel peace. Like, not even happiness, it's peace that I want, because that anxiety is disrupting that peace, you know? So I was like, don't even tell your friends. Like, fuck him, you know? And I didn't say anything. And like, there were times where I wanted to be like, guys, I saw a blank over there. I didn't do it once. I'm honestly so proud of myself because I used to be the type of person. This weekend I like test myself because I haven't like been with like friends like one-on-one in a while, ever since I've been having these like revelations. So I tested myself. I was like, be kind this weekend. If you notice negative things, like it's so easy to point out like negative things that are happening, don't. Just keep it in your mind. Don't point it out. And then instead say something positive. And I did that. And then I also was like, don't say everything that's on your mind. I know you want to because you just don't have like any filter. And I used to be like, oh my God, like I just say everything on my mind. Like I just don't have a filter. Like I thought that was a cool thing, but it's actually really bad. It basically says like you don't have boundaries. So I was like, bitch, you got boundaries this weekend, okay? So don't say everything in your mind. Just point out all the good things. And if you have something happy to point out, like, fuck, I love this band. Fuck, this is insane. Damn, I love this song. Say that. And always just agree with the moment. As long as it's not bothering you, as long as it doesn't go against your morals and your rules for yourself, let it flow. And I really let it flow this weekend. And then the mixture of that with like live music of bands that I loved and music artists that I love, like Casey Musgraves, Paramore, guys, it was awesome. It was so awesome to truly enjoy it and like soak it up and like letting myself be in the moment. It was fucking awesome. Like I feel like I just made a huge wave with my like personal growth, and I'm just so proud of myself. It's taken a long time. I'm 24. It took me 24 years to get here, but I made it. I'm finally here and I'm taking charge of my life. Like I'm genuinely doing it and it feels fucking amazing. So I'm very happy, and yeah, I just want to share this because I want people who are struggling like I was to understand that it's possible to move forward. It's gonna take a lot of time and work, and I'm still working on it. I really am. I'm not done. I'll never be done, I don't think. We all are gonna continuously have like work to do, but yeah, I'm really proud and I'm just feeling good, guys, and it feels so awesome to talk about it. And fuck, guys, I saw Paramore live, and Casey Musgraves, she did a cover of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. That is one of my favorite songs ever, and Casey sang it like it's like when Miley Cyrus sang Heart of Glass by Blondie. Like everybody was just shook to their core because it just like fit, it meshed. It was like, wow, like yes, like Miley, rock and roll Miley, this is it. When I heard Casey singing Dreams, I was like, wow, it just like it melts together. It just feels right. I love when artists like sample or like cover old songs that really fit with them and that like mirror them as like an artist. I saw Zoo was fucking insane. He played all of his like hits. He also played a little bit of Hometown Girl. I'm really bummed that he didn't play the whole thing. He only played a snippet, but he also plays new stuff, which was so sick. He has a new album out. And then he also, I think he played the song, I don't know what the title is, but Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater. He did a mix of that, and I was like, I love that when they sample and they mix classics. Like, oh my god, it just hits different. Yeah, when I went to a jungle like rave where I told Yaz like how I felt about him, the artist did a mix of California Dreamin' by Mamas and the Papas, and it just like, oh, it was so good. Okay, so we gotta do our hair now. This is the Shark Flex style, by the way. It's literally like the Dyson, but it's like half the price. And I'm just gonna like go in with the paddle brush. I'm not gonna round out, like I'm not gonna curl the ends. I'm just kind of gonna like straight, just brush through it. Because I don't want it to look curled. I just kind of want it to be like blown out. I think I really like this. It's just kind of like, it's not curled and it's also not, it's not curled, but it's also not like pinned straight, you know? It's just like loose, you know? We're not putting heat because, you know, we don't want to lose a bunch of hair, and we're growing the hair out too. I've been doing a side part, but we also love a good middle part. I literally did a side part because I saw Kylie Jenner do it, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go for a side part because it's kind of a vibe right now. But I'm like, is that aging me? My hair just looks like super fluffy, but that's like not bad. I used to just like fucking make my hair so pin straight with a straightener, so I'm so used to how that looks, and so when I see it like blown out, I think like it looks bad, but it doesn't look bad. Just getting used to it. I mean, I would like to straighten out some of these, but I'm trying to stay away from the straightener. It's a nice flip. Yes, that's the key. The key is to take your bangs and put them away over your face and curl them like this, and then part them, and then they'll be like wispy on the side. I love that. Okay, I think it's helping. We like that. Okay, we're almost done. Now we've just got to put on the other attachment, this curly thingy. Okay, that's not really working. Oh yeah, that's pretty. She's working hard for the money. She want it all. They will die down. They're like really tight curls right now, but like over throughout the day. Oh, this is not an even part. Okay, I think I like that. I don't know. I'm gonna put these clips. I got these off Amazon. I'll link them for you. Like there. Cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Brand new bitch. Okay, oh my god, there's hair everywhere. And then let's use one of the Simi. This is Simi Haze Sunflush All Over Tint in shade Peach. Yay. It's just like a light, I like any lippy that like pretty much mimics the natural color my lips look like. Yeah, we like that. Okay, we are ready. I'm gonna go film and possibly shoot another pod episode. Everything I used linked in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, follow on IG, because I post a lot more there. Lots of outfits on IG and lots of try-on-hauls on TikTok. All my platforms are different. I cater them differently. Not all the content's the same. So make sure to follow me on all of them, and see you next time. Bye, sirens. This is what it looks like without the clips, and we're obsessed. I think it came out really cute. Natural. Praying that this doesn't all just like fall out at the end of the month because of postpartum, but here's hoping.